Hello and welcome back to Stop and Go F1 for another livery launch thing. This time it's everyone's favourite team. It's Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber as they launch us into a new era of Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. My goodness. Now this is what I call a proper launch. You know, the Williams one was quite obviously pre-recorded. Haas just kind of put a little video out there. This is how it's done. Live in front of a load of journalists who don't want to be there. That's how you do it. That's Formula One heritage. Wow. This was certainly something. So let's just get into this. So we open up with like a video package and it's just like, oh, here's some stuff highlighted in green. And it feels very much like the feeling they want to go for is like this team is rebellious, you know. This is the team that F1 doesn't want you to know about. Yeah, we're going to come here, we're ripping up the rule books, we're doing it differently, we're coming for a seat at the table, we're not asking for it, we're taking it. That kind of vibe. But then you remember that they were Alfa Romeo and they have been rubbish for years. And like then there was a clip of what looked like a first-person shot of a car going around a track with engine sounds, but I'm sure they were like V10s. It's like, well, that's not the sound that these cars make anymore. I don't know if they're like V8s or V10s, but they definitely were not the V6 hybrids. So it's like, out the gate straight away, it's like, hey, remember when these sounded better? It's like, okay, if that's what you want to do. And then there's this whole thing of Unleashed. That's their new thing. They're unleashed. Hashtag unleashed. Naomi Schiff comes out. By the way, this is taking place in a church, I think. It looked like a Halloween set because it's all dark everywhere. There's flashes of neon green everywhere. There was like these orange chandeliers and it just looked like a Halloween program. And Naomi Schiff comes out, and I think she's been told as well, sell this as like, we're rebellious, we don't care what you think. So I'm sure at one point she said, we're not asking for your attention, we've already got your attention. It's like, okay, Naomi Schiff, you've got my attention. And also, as they said, my favourite line of the entire livery launch, this isn't your granddad's Formula One team. It's like, oh, yes. Now you've got me. This is the team for the kids. The cool kids, just like me. God. Okay, so Alexandro Aluni Bravi is there as the team principal, and Bottas and Zhou are there as well. Now, in the Williams video that I did, I said that I'd seen a photo of the race suits, and they don't look good, because they don't look good. They're all black with bright green sleeves. They do not look good. But the t-shirts they were wearing did look alright, so they've got that for them. They push about how this is still a new era for the team, which is mad, you know, because it is a new era for the team, but everyone knows that in 2 years, Audi are coming in and this will be over. So it's like, this is a brand new era. But we've done half the livery launches now that this team will ever do. It's like, oh, okay. Bottas says they will definitely be faster in green, which, you know, it's good to have that level of confidence. I saw a lot of people saying that, like, Bottas and Zhou looked depressed before the event started, but they were very in high spirits when the show actually started itself. They keep on referring to this car as the Beast, so we will see if it is the Beast. Shall we just have a look then? If you're on the YouTube now, here it is on the screen. This is the new Stake F1 team car. The most immediate thing is that's a lot of exposed carbon. I think it's less than the Haas, but more than the McLaren. So it seems like the cars that are tending to be towards the back of the grid, aka the Haas and this car, have gone for more exposed carbon to save more weight. The actual green itself, I do like, and I like the front of the car. If we go to this photo here, maybe that one there, I think that's a good look. I think the neon green works, and I like this design on the front and how it goes around the edges. The bit I do not like is this kind of wavy line over the engine cover, and I just thought, what the hell is that design? I thought that maybe from a bird's eye view, it might look like a K for kick, but then they released a picture of the bird's eye view, and it doesn't. So I have no idea like what this is. It's just not a good design. It doesn't flow. It doesn't, like, a lot of times we have lines like this one here that goes underneath the side pod, and that kind of flows in the way that air would flow through the car. It's cut by the nose at the front, it goes down the side and goes up there. So it shows air flowing through the car. It looks quick. And there is nothing quick about, it looks like a staircase they've put on the side of the car. So I really don't know what's going on there. I mean, as I said, front half good, back half bad. It's a really interesting one. The wheels are nice. The wheel covers look like two roulette wheels. Maybe that's what they're going for. I mean, Stake, aren't they an online gambling company? So maybe that's what they want you to think about when you're looking at the wheels. Yeah, I don't really have much to say on this. It looks fine. I don't like that the numbers go over the edge there of the lines. I don't like that. Exposed carbon on the rear wing, exposed carbon on the side pods, exposed carbon on the nose. Yeah, it certainly is something. You know what? Imagine if this whole car was that green. I'd actually quite like it. I'd think that would be good, but they obviously cannot afford to have any weight on this car up towards the back, especially. I guess if you are a designer or someone who understands design, try and explain that to me. The staircase on the back of the car, because I do not understand it at all. But there you go. Here it is, everyone. It's not your granddad's Formula 1 team. It's Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. Although, not one mention of Sauber on the entire show. Like, they mentioned Stake, and obviously they mentioned Kick. Didn't mention Sauber at all. And although, there you go, it's on the nose there. So there's the Sauber. Is that it for Sauber? I think it might be. You know what, I went open-minded with this. I wanted to have like a positive opinion on this, but I really just, I don't like it. I'll be honest, I don't like it. James Key comes out for a bit. He's the new technical director for Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. He previously had worked with McLaren until March of last year, as he was the technical director which led to the McLaren at the start of last year, which is one of the worst Formula 1 cars I've ever seen in my life. So I look forward to seeing what he's done with this. That's all I've really got to say. My hopes are not high for Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. I don't think their car looks very nice. I think their attitude is very strange. To be this kind of rebellious punk team. Yeah. I don't think they're going to get the reaction that they're hoping to get from that. And, it's just like when they're saying the line like, we're not asking for your attention because we've already got it and all this kind of stuff. It's like, over the last few years, how many times have Alfa Romeo actually appeared on television during a race? I think it's like when Joe crashed, and that's about it. So, who knows? We might not see this car at all over the season, but best of luck to them. There you go. That is Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. Another livery launch in the bag. We'll be back on Wednesday for the Alpine launch. I wonder what they're going to do. I remember their livery launch last year. I think it lasted 7 weeks. Whereas that's how long it felt watching it. It was, my goodness. Yeah. I'll see you then. I can't wait. See you then. Goodbye.